Alright, here we go. Fan Reactor League, I guess, so this ought to be interesting. Just found the video, we're going to hit play now. I'll cut it off at the end of round 1, but yeah.
Let's talk about you and the Lions.
We're just going to add one.
You've lost enough now that you have to go into managing. Is that correct? Am I saying that correct?
I'm above 500.
Oh, of course, whiteboard. Yeah.
Okay. Emma's a loser. She was biased. She only likes like this dope Roca, his buddy the pizza guy, and like whoever else.
You're talking about Matt Knost, sir.
Yeah,
a respected competitor.
He's okay. He's going to get what's coming to him on June.
I still think this is going to be a lot closer because Matt Knost is up and down, I like to think. And Dagnito can know some
she's
things.
Okay, right?
Doing fine.
So we'll see how it goes.
You suspended them.
I suspended.
Dagnito and
we'll see. I think it's going to be a lot closer. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Even though I'd love to see Knost just blow out Dagnito, it's going to be close. But I think
that is a big match.
I think Matt Knost is going to
the
have
Lions Den from
regardless.
I mean, I don't know what the suspension is, but that's bullshit too. Obviously, because
well, I want to see you're playing Knost. You're playing Knost. Let's see how you do.
I love that picture of JT, the old picture from his 30s.
They're not allowed. And let's see what Knost does. I bet she kicks the shit out of you. How about that?
well, I mean, hey, there's going to be something up with it because
And Snyder just looked like he got out of a nurse's ER.
that's like a force.
If you think that I'm worried about, Dagnito, Phineas over there, I am not worried at all. That's fine. Just all I want from him is to wash that beard at least a week beforehand, because that thing stinks to no end.
I mean, Knost is good for talking the talk, but he's up and down for walking that walk. He really is. And like, I've competed in Take 3's production. The lights can't get to you. You can get in your own head. Like, I had a decent first match, but the second match, I just got in my own head, and that's what happened. But we'll see. We're almost here. What the fuck is he juggling? A burger? What the fuck is he juggling?
Back to the movie Trivia Schmodown. I'm Christian Harloff.
And I'm John Campia.
John, man, this is something here.
Oh, it's nice to see John Campia still
Really put out a lot of storylines, and as we see,
I don't fully know what's going on with
they are on top, and they've
Campia
done things. And as you saw in the collision,
in Collider, I
Tom
missed
Dagnito
that,
had done
but someone will have to tell me about it.
And I said, "That's it. You're suspended." And I had a conversation with him. What we agreed on is that none of those Lions Den is going to come out with him today. He's on his own, and he's got to battle up against the former team champion, mighty Matt Knost.
Well, I think it was the great Julius Caesar that first said, if you can't win yourself, manage others who can. And I believe he was prophetically speaking about Tom Dagnino, also known as, on some occasions, Finstock.
And I think that a lot of that could have been very warranted, but then you see what Tom Dagnino did against the wild man, Josh Makuga. He was up 6 points. Now, granted, he blew it.
See, this is what I'm saying.
A fight a lot closer. People were saying that Makuga was going to knock him out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought too.
Obliteration, and it was anything but that. He showed he does know some things. And Matt Knost had a rough start in the singles. He was started out 0-2, but then his last match he beat RB3. He's 1-2. A win against Tom Dagnino puts him in a chance to get into the Ultimate Schmodown and get a chance to really elevate his career. He want to beat Tom Dagnino. He calls. I mean, Dagnino's been calling him the pizza guy, and so he's really going after him. But Knost is not bad on that microphone. He's calling Tom right out. They were really going at it. And I'll show you a little bit right now.
Well, here we are facing up against the Lions Den once again. The Lions Den, who just added Burnett. Whatever.
That turncoat.
Exactly. Enjoy him. He fled a badass team.
Yeah.
Enjoying those assholes.
I think it's funny that Bibiani and Burnett, after they both lost a couple of times, all of a sudden leave the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Can't handle the pressure of trying to make you winners, and then you run off to a stable that's already winning? You run off on your own that's already winning? That's bullshit.
I'm here by myself for a reason unbeknownst to anybody. Apparently, something happened to Emma, and people are blaming me.
Fuck the Browns.
I don't. Well, I don't know what
the
to say.
Browns are losers, just
me.
like
Clearly,
you,
it's
Tom.
Cops or somebody.
Who I'm facing today is the lesser Jimmy Hart of this league. The guy just runs his mouth. That's all he knows how to do. Actually, here's my impression of Tom in an interview. So you're asking me a question over there, and I'm talking to the wall. The guy's brilliant. The guy's brilliant. You know what else I love about him? He has a beard costume for his beard. That's a metaphor, right?
This guy consistently shows loser behavior. LB, if you will. He's 1-2. And I don't even know the person he beat first.
I would put a like on this just for that.
I think it was like
just for the back and forth. It's great.
Finstock. I feel bad for what I'm about to do to you. This is going to be just an absolute murdering, the decimation.
It's going to be a lot closer than you think.
It's just going to be sitting on that stage once I'm finished with you. We're going to throw that beard in the trash where it deserves to be. Because guess what? Those of you at home, I wish he had smell-o-vision because his real beard stinks, just like he does. It's terrible. You can smell him 10 feet before you see him. You're like, Phineas is here. It's the worst. And you're going down today, all right? So, adios, Phineas, and adios to everybody else.
Listen, pizza guy. You've been showing loser behavior for the last 6 months. Your team and faction is in the basement, squandering another loser behavior move. And bottom line, you're a loser.
And you got wiped out in all your matches. And JTE had to carry you for the longest time.
As you see, obviously, Roca is there supporting Matt Knost.
So really,
talking about
who's a loser?
Basically what you said, too. He's just a mouthpiece. He's got nothing else except that. And then Dagnito has dough in his hands and then money in the other. I mean, the guy's a character.
Well, you know, the funny thing is, Matt Knost has actually been really making a strong showing for himself.
When you put your air conditioner in, put it in right.
Particularly in the team.
Just FYI.
He's been showing up very strong, very powerful.
Don't fuck it up like I did.
A couple of his losses in singles
or you get a fly in here.
Too was, well, let's just say he got some tough draws in there at the same time. And of course, Tom Dagnito has made a career out of shocking people, whether it's in front of the camera or at that table. Remember what happened with John Schnepp, which a lot of people thought was going to be a cakewalk for Schnepp, and we see what happens there. This could be an interesting match.
You make a great point about Knost. Knost right now is quietly on fire. He played great against myself and Mark Ellis. He had the much better game in that match against the Patriots than even John Roca did. And John Roca said it himself. Matt Knost was the strong player in that game. Roca was the one who had the struggle. So if we see that Matt Knost, I think it's going to be a tough night for Dagnito. We're going to see what we're going to find out.
It's all going to happen when we get into that third round.
All right, the tail of the tape. There you go. Very similar strengths here. Obviously, both of them strong in 80s movies, sports movies. Matt Knost, great at talking to people, and you see Dagnito easily scaring people just by looking at them. All right, so here we go, guys. Are you ready to go, John?
I'm ready to go.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! Introducing first, representing the Lions Den with a record of 0 wins, 1 defeat. He is the manager of the Lions Den, Tricky Tom Dagnito.
There he comes.
Lot of booze. He loves the booze. And he's got a lot of loser behavior. His trademark thing there, loser behavior.
Now, of course, you know, Tom is never lacking in a couple things. He's never lacking in something kind of smart-ass to say, but he's also never lacking in confidence, and that carries you a long way in the Schmoedown.
Jackpot.
Or an open container.
Hat on that has kind of served for his replacement for that beard since it was retired all those months ago.
Keep on talking, guys.
And his opponent, representing the Horsemen, with a record of 1 win, 2 defeats. He is the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalist and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown team champion, Mighty Matt Knost! There's Roca.
Roca coming out with them there.
Yeah, they're still showing the 4. Will they have those new 2 team members? We don't know, John. It's just the 2 of them. It started with the 2 of them, and they're back to just the 2.
You know, I was talking about before the match, and the one thing he feels he's got something to prove. He feels like he's got to make a statement at this match, and he wants to make it against Tom Dagnito.
Well, we're going to see, and there's been a lot of bad blood here, a lot of Twitter wars, a lot of things. They aren't even looking at one another.
Shouldn't Bernie 2 fingers up? Is there 4 horsemen? There's only 2.
Tom Dagnito making the dig that he stole Burnett, obviously. And no, it's not even acknowledged.
It's all right. Hey, look, I'm taking an insult from a guy drinking a
Clean to
Mick
start
Olsen.
out. Let's see how it goes.
I'm sure there's a tampon stir in there as well. So enjoy, buddy.
Parking lot.
All right. So right away we start here. Knost and
Oh,
Dagnito going at it.
God.
Round number 1 is going to work like this. Competitors are going to get 8 questions worth 1 point apiece. They're going to show the board to the camera and say it at the same time. 15 seconds to answer. The JTE rule, meaning you can only ask to repeat the question 3 times during the match.
We can't have that for
Also, the
this.
challenge rule. If they don't like the way a particular ruling is called, they can challenge. If it's overturned, they keep their challenge. If not, they will lose it. If they have either one of the competitors gets 8 questions right in the first round, they will get a bonus question worth 1 point apiece. Matt Knost, are you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Tom Dagnito, ready to go?
I want another dry erase marker. This one's been used a lot.
Is that true?
I mean, it looks it. I like a sharper one.
Why?
It's not working?
I don't know.
Try it out and tell me if it works.
I guess it's okay.
Then let's get ready to schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1 in the category of action adventure.
Ooh.
In which Fast and Furious movie did it appear that Michelle Rodriguez's character Letty had died? We just need the number of the movie. I wonder if Tom Dagnito knows who Michelle Rodriguez is.
I'm not sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt Knost.
4.
Fast 6.
That's incorrect. Tom.
3?
Incorrect. Looking for 4. 4. 4.
1 point.
Missed there. All right.
All right, guys, your next question comes to you in the category of sports films. Who played the legendary Jackie Robinson in 2013's 42?
Both stumped. I don't think they got
There's a black guy. Do I at least get half a point for that?
See this. Whether or not they can sports movies is their strength. 5, 4, 3, 2,
No idea.
1. Tom.
Chadwick Boseman?
What is it? What are you saying? What are you saying? Hold on.
Chadwick Boseman?
That's incorrect.
Nothing.
Chadwick Boseman is the answer. Chadwick
Boseman. That's
Boseman.
what I have. B-O-S-M-A-N.
You have Kazakh Bosman. Kazakh Bosman.
I said Chad.
You said nothing that made sense to anyone except yourself. No. Do you want to challenge that?
Is B-O-S-M-A-N spelt right?
No.
Okay.
All right. So Kazakh Bosman is going to be playing nothing.
Wait, what's the answer?
Chadwick Boseman.
I don't know about that.
You want to?
Okay. Okay, that's close enough to me.
Can I tell you this? Can I tell you? I dare you to challenge it.
No, I'm not going to challenge, but I mean, still.
All right.
Chadwick Boseman is the same thing.
It's nothing close to the same. If Jason Inman can't get Eva, you're not getting Chadwick Bosman.
Okay, you're gonna hear this on the YouTube.
I'm sure we are. All right, here we go. Next category. Category of animated. What comedian voices the parrot Iago in Aladdin? Which comedian?
One of the great all-time animated films.
It was not Chadwick Bosman.
I cannot spell this, his last name,
5,
but pronunciation I'll have it.
2, 1. Knost.
Gilbert Godfrey.
That's correct.
No, I got nothing.
You got nothing. Who'd you have? I'm
John
curious.
Leguizamo.
Oh, all right, no.
So 2 for 3.
Matt
Thank you,
Knost
Ben.
here, 1-0 over Tom Dagnito. Tom Dagnito playing exactly how we thought he would when he played against Makuga.
I kind of actually like
All
this.
right,
It's
guys, we
fun.
move on to your 4th question. This one comes to you in the category of directors. Who was the director of the 2014 film Whiplash?
Whiplash.
It's a movie that put a lot of people on the map, really. I mean, J.K. Rowling had been around a long time.
Especially this particular person.
Did I say J.K. Rowling?
You did. But I was going to let it go. It's one of those days. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's not right,
Tom,
but
what wrong answer did you put?
Christopher
no,
Nolan.
Yeah, I did La La Land.
It's
Damien
wrong,
Chazelle, right?
What is it?
Damien Chazelle.
I mean, how is it spelled? How do you
let's-
spell
let's-
it?
When is spelling the big deal?
How did
I'm
well, you
saying
pronounce?
his name is Damien Chazelle.
But
Chazelle, whatever his name is.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
K-A-C-A-S-I-L. I don't know. I know the guy.
He knows the guy. I'm going to go ahead and give him the point on that.
Yeah, I knew I was wrong. I just wrote Christopher Nolan for a director. I was wrong.
I couldn't pull it.
Damien Chazelle is the name. He said it's the guy who directed La La Land. He knew the answer.
Hold on. So we're gonna So I don't have to know the answer. I can just dodge around and be like, he did, because I could have said Black Panther.
You can challenge if you wish.
You can challenge it, Matt.
I'll challenge that.
All right, he's going to challenge.
Okay.
Under challenge. Still under challenge.
All right, so
I'm 2 for 4.
For Matt Knost made the challenge there because we gave Tom Dagnino the point. The judges have conferred, and Matt Knost is going to win the challenge, and we will not be giving Tom Dagnino the point for Damien Chazelle.
It's not my fault. These guys have stupid names that are hard to pronounce.
All right, so there you go. So Matt Knost
Damien
not losing his
Chazelle,
challenge. Matt Knost still has his challenge there. 1-0. Damien Chazelle and Chadwick Boseman will be doing.
I'm still outscoring both of them. This is hilarious.
I said Chadwick Boseman. It's the same name.
No, you didn't. All right, you should Chadwick. In the categories of new release, who played the title character in 2017's King Arthur: Legend of the Sword? I'm very, very curious to find out what name is going to happen to pop out.
Tom looks rattled.
I cannot think of the actor's name.
Yeah.
Rattled
Well, the lines that are no.
I can think of all the trailers, but I can't think of. I know Guy Ritchie directed it, but I cannot think of the actor.
3.
God
2,
damn it.
1. Pens down. Matt.
Charlie Hunnam.
That's correct. And
Charlie Hunnam.
Correct. Sons of.
Let me see that.
Yeah, it's just Charlie Hunnam. He said he's wrote Charlie Hunnam.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Charlie Hunnam. Okay, there we go. 2-1. 2-1 there.
And it took us to our fifth question to have both competitors answer the question
Conspiracy
correctly.
here.
All right, here we go.
I told you this pen's terrible.
All right.
All right, and the next category.
All right, guys.
Terrible pen.
Your next question comes to you in the category of fantasy sci-fi. The word parlay is used in order to stop a fight and talk things out in what Disney adventure film? Going, Matt's flying with the pen. He seems to think he knows.
5, 4.
Matt writing
3,
a short novel.
2, 1. Pens down. Tom.
Flubber.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Tom.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Correct.
Pirates
for
of
1 point.
Pirates of the Caribbean. That's correct.
Yeah.
All right. Next question in the category.
Oh, wait.
Next category of horror/thriller. In what city does the primary action take place in Cloverfield?
Cloverfield?
Yeah, Cloverfield.
What city?
Yes. What city? Matt Knost starting to take a little bit of a lead here. 3-1 on Dagnino.
I'm going to take a guess. I don't remember the city.
This is between him and Tom before they get into the second round because you never know what's going to happen with the war.
Very true. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom.
New York?
New York?
Correct.
Oh!
That's correct. All right, so Matt Knost 4.
I got 4 points.
At least stops the bleeding a little bit by getting that point.
Should be 4-4 right now.
All right.
All right, guys, your final question in round number 1
cheating.
comes to you in the category of comedy. In what 1997 comedy do British steelworkers form a male stripper act?
Steelworkers form a male stripper act. 97, you said?
Correct.
5,
Male stripper act.
4, 3,
It's wrong, but I don't know.
1. Pens down, please. And Matt Knost.
Dirty Deeds?
For 1 point.
Okay, he got it. I should have known that.
Incorrect.
5-2. Knost with a 3-point lead here. Knost started off.
I got 4 points,
5
so.
points. That's pretty good.
But that'll be
Strong
the
comeback
video
in
for
round
this,
number 1.
so-
Only really missing 3.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Okay.
Round number
I'll
2.
upload it
It's
and
gonna
we'll
work
go from
like
there.
this. The competitors are going to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category they do not like, they can spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice, of course. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. 4 questions. If they go to multiple choice, 1 point. You can steal from your opponent in this round. 15 seconds to answer.